Okay, for this week, a little bit of in-progress work here. Got back Thursday night and didn't do anything, but then Friday night I decided to work a little bit more back here. Added some more trees, tried to kind of pull things together, some more shrubbery, some more stuff along the side of the hill there, and a couple more things growing out of the rocks and whatnot. So just a little bit of work back there, trying to make it. I put a tree in that corner there to try to, and I painted it a little bit, trying to see if that kind of helps. That sharp, there's not much I can do with the sharp edge there. I can't do a whole lot about it. So that's that. I'm probably pretty much going to say, yeah, that's it. I'm just going to let it go for now because I need to keep working. So what I've been doing today is working on this area here, and decided to get the underpass kind of cut out a little bit. So I got that working. This is that's the prototype that we're going for. So that's kind of, I mean, it's not going to be exact, but that's what we're going over. This is just to the west of Lake City, Pennsylvania. And what I did for this is I used from before, one of the product information updates was the foam cutting tool, and I put it in a sled. And this isn't set up for the way that I did it, but this is afterwards. But I had it set up, and I knew the measurements that I wanted to have for the tunnel underpass. It's a 12-foot clearance, so it's 12 foot by about 18 feet or so. These are the practice ones I did. These two didn't come out right. This one's actually okay. It's the drop piece from the one that I used underneath there, so I could use it somewhere else if I really wanted to. But these, the shape didn't come out quite right. Didn't have the sled set quite properly. So this is what we're going to try to emulate, and I think it should look okay. I wanted to make it a solid piece so you'll be able to see through there when you get it all done. And like I said, the road is going to continue. I started kind of gouging things out. It's going to come, so it's going to come up here and come down the hill and turn to come under the underpass. Then I'll have to work all this in. I'm probably going to leave it a little bit low since, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see that rock outcropping, which, I don't know, I kind of like it, so I want people to be able to see it. So that road's going to come down there. Like I said, it's probably going to be a road that comes out of Lake City. It'll come down here, tie in with this road at a T intersection, and that will come around over to here, which will be another underpass, which is really Route 18, and then the little side road that goes up to the CP over there. So that's what we're working on. This is by far not done yet, obviously, but just want to kind of show what we did. This is the actual piece that I'll use. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. I think get it painted up and everything. I wanted to make it so I could kind of slide it on in there, and it still gets caught a little bit on the other side. And then obviously have to work on, I don't know if I'm going to cut out a foam or what I'm going to do. The actual stonework, concrete. It's all concrete, so I might be able to try to make it out of stone. And I'd like to make it as much like that as possible. I think it looks pretty neat. So we will try that. And then, we'll try to get the wing walls, get it all cut, and then get the road up, and then get the rest of the scenery in here. Then I can pretty much finish this entire area here, get that big gap filled in, and start working up around the back, obviously, and then up here on the front, in front of the tracks. Try to get this corner, get the foam in, painted, and at least the initial base layer on. Like I said, then we got to get back into Lake City. I figured I'm going to scratch build the station there. So I got to get working on a lot of stuff. Alright, so that's going to pause here, and we'll come back later, see how much further I get on this. I'm hoping to get most of the landforms in and the rough cut for the road and everything done this weekend. And I don't think I'll have the portals or this work here all done. I'm not even really sure how to do that. But that's what I want to do. So that's the space for that. And the road started out, so that's kind of where we are. So that's, you know, for now. I'm not saying I like it totally, but for now that's why we're gonna kind of keep that, so I can keep working things here, and I can reach it. I mean, here I'll go. We'll go vertical here. And if I get up on a little step stool, I can certainly reach back here and do some more work, and obviously access the tracks if I need to. So not too bad. All right, give it a pause here. We'll come back later on and see how far we get. All right, some in progress stuff here. It's Sunday evening, and I got to stop. I was getting tired, and you know what happens when you get tired? You probably think, yeah, you make mistakes. Yep, also that, and also you cut your finger with a knife. So I said, all right, that's it. Time to stop. Enough for one day. So this here is the in progress. Have it drying up. I said I got that done. That's where the road's gonna. And I also started kind of redoing that. So once this dries, I have to get the road cut in down to here. On this side, it's going to come out, and I'm working. We're going to get this in up to here at least. A couple more layers, and I said that road here is going to come down to an intersection right here, the road, and then it's going to come around here. And I added a 45 piece. It's going to come around and then tie into a road here that goes underneath the bridge there. Alright, so that then the road will also go up to there, like I said, up to the interlocking. And then what I'm thinking of doing here, I was out today, I went back to that spot, spent a couple hours actually out and about today taking pictures. And what I'd like to do here, kind of right at this intersection, is then have a little, like a little field road, dirt road that's going to come up around behind it. This will be an embankment, it'll all be shaped. It'll come around and maybe even tie back in. And then right here have a field. Because that area over where that bridge is in real life is like that. Kind of wide open fields. And I think that might look pretty neat. So I might try to incorporate that into this corner scene there. So like I said, road, intersection, road, dirt, farm road, and then a field, and then a rather steep embankment up to the tracks, which is the way it is, because, and I know it's a pretty steep embankment because I've actually climbed it before, so so that is that. Like I said, if I get that done, I'm going to need some plaster probably to smooth that out. Get this done up to here so we can get it built. And of course all this stuff, this is a mess. Look how, and I'm just too tired to even clean up, so it's going to stay like this way until tomorrow. So, so there you go. And that's what we did. I think I showed previously, did a little bit more work in the back there, but showed that in the previous segment. So, I want to get all this kind of wrapped up. I like to get this, you know, final shaped, not necessarily done, and then get all that actually scenic up, because I can reach that from the aisle. It's pretty easy to reach back there and work on that and get that all done. And then move forward and get this section here done. And of course then I got to work on Lake City. And I know I keep saying that, but I still want to get that little area there filled in so I can get that stuff worked on. I did define this. I had this on the old layout. This is Marabu Fun and Fancy. It's actually window color, and this is crystal clear. You can use it as water. I just tried it. I just laid some in there just to see what it would look like. Not a real definitive test. I just kind of wanted to see if it even looks wet, because some of the folks in some of those German magazines, Eisenbahn journals, did use this and it looked pretty good. Alright, so that's going to be it for now. I'm tired, I'm hungry. Cut my finger, so I need to take a little bit of time. It was a tough week. I had a lot of travel this week. I did work on the Central Valley Bridge a little bit, but today not a whole lot. So mostly it was this and out getting some photographs. So this week I have more travel coming up. Only 2 days though, so I'm going to try to get this knocked out, as well as continuing the work on the bridge. So that is it for now. Everyone have a great week, and hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit more done for next week's update. Take care, everybody.